Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Thank God for waking up this morning. And this is the day after Hurricane Milton. As you can see, the sky is a bit cloudy, but it's not those clouds that we had yesterday. They are lighter in color, white, gray, almost white. And there's a slight breeze. It feels very good. I am not sure what the temperature is, but it feels like it's probably in the early 70s. And the sun is trying to come out. Yes. And yeah, school is still out until next week, Tuesday, my granddaughter told me. And we had a very pleasant day yesterday here. You know, we had a visitor. My daughter's friend brought her daughter over because she lost her electricity. So her daughter brought her friend, her bunny. And you know something? I thought a bunny was a baby rabbit. And then later on it grows into a bigger form, which is a rabbit. But this little girl is trying to tell me, no, a bunny is just a bunny and a rabbit is just a rabbit. Her bunny is not going to get any bigger. I don't know if any of you know about that. You can comment on it. Anyway, it's a cute little animal, you know, nice and soft. Look like a little baby kitten. And her poop, you know, is like little pebbles, so tiny. And it doesn't have a smell. So, you know, we had to be careful when we took her out, because she dropped a little pebbles along the way, and you know, her mistress had to take them up before Mr. Busy Hustle tried to go sniffing it and try to put it in his mouth. I don't think he would have put it in his mouth because, you know, his smell, his scent, he'll realize that it's nothing to eat, but we weren't chancing that. And Mr. Hustle was going buck wild also because he was trying to get at this little bunny. And, you know, we weren't sure if Mr. Hustle was going to hurt her or not, so we tried not to. But we let him see her, you know. And, you know, of course, he was sniffing her and stuff like that. Excuse my hair, you know. Just came out, just woke up a little while ago, just came out, fed Mr. Hustle, brought him out to use the bathroom. And so I'm looking like a real ragamuffin, but it really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Ragamuffin. I'm not like one of those females that have to put on the makeup and the wig and get all doozy up just to come outside. You know, I make sure I look presentable. You know, I brush my teeth, wash my face and stuff like that. My hair don't look that bad. But, you know, they have some of these females that, oh my God, they can't come outside without all that giddy up. You know what I'm saying? It's a terrible shame. It's a shame. Be yourself. You don't have to put all that stuff on just to come outside. You might not even be going anywhere important and not even leaving your area where you live, but they just have to pack that stuff on their face and put on the wigs and all this kind of stuff. I don't know. I hope this helped for you women out there, you ladies that do that every day. And The makeup does wonders for people. Some people, they look 100% better than how they had looked. But just imagine if they didn't have makeup. I don't know what y'all ladies would have done. I really don't know. But to each their own. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, not always on the outside. So, yeah, I'm right out here enjoying the weather. I'm quite sure people are, see, he used the bathroom. People over here in Florida and other places are trying to get their stuff back together, whoever can, and people are trying to get back home, whoever had to evacuate. I hope and pray everyone is all right, things will be better. Oh yeah, I was told that there was going to be another hurricane or storm coming this way. Well, people, this is hurricane season, so you have to expect anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be mindful. Have all your stuff intact. Go to the designated areas if you can, and be safe. That's all you can do. Seriously. God created this earth, not man. So we can't stop hurricanes or whatever comes. We can't control that. So you just have to live and let live. And yeah. I watched some movies last night, thrillers. I love to watch thrillers and stuff like that. I'm not into romance movies, because I'm not one of those dreamers that sit around reading those movies, reading those books, and then I'm not saying there's something wrong with it, but a lot of people try to live their lives by reading romance movies and hoping that their life will be like that. But in actuality, it's not. It might be for some, but not for everyone. So don't get caught up into those romance movies, because your life might not turn out to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, it's not going to turn out to be like that. But, yeah, I love reading and stuff like that. But like I just said, I'm not into reading romance novels and all that kind of stuff, I love thrillers, and I love action, stuff that's actually really happening in real life. I'm not a daydreamer, you know what I'm saying? I don't sit up there and daydream and all that kind of stuff. It really doesn't make sense, because you're living in a make-believe fantasy world. That's where your mind is at. And if your mind is that way, you're not going to be paying attention or focusing on what is actually going on around you. And that's where things happen, So be safe out there. It's a beautiful Friday. So whoever is in areas that's getting cold, make sure you buy warm clothes, or if you have warm clothes, wear them. You can't be wearing the summer stuff in the cold, because you will freeze. And another thing, buy insulated boots and stuff like that. Stop wasting your money buying all those cheap, fake cheap. That was another dog, and Hustle was going buck wild. Good thing I was holding on to him tight. He would have just dragged me. Yeah, getting back to what I was saying. Make sure you take your money and spend it wisely buying shoes or boots that is going to protect your feet from the cold. You can't be stylish all the time. You can be stylish and wear those kind of stuff, but it doesn't make sense being stylish wearing all these fake leather, fake suede shoes or boots. It's all about fashion. People, get some sense in your head. Buy and wear boots that is comfortable and they are, they're suitable for the weather. That's what you have to wear. Because when you go out there, when it gets cold and you go out there wearing those kind of shoes or boots, you'd be surprised when you get back home or get back into your car how frozen your feet become. And for those that never been into cold weather, you know who I'm talking about. For those of you who never actually been into cold weather, that's what you need to do. Instead of trying to be glamorous, buy proper shoes and boots and coats to keep you warm. You know what I'm saying? Yes, to keep you warm. And the sweaters. I know some people are allergic to sweaters, but they have other stuff that you can buy and wear to keep yourself warm. It doesn't matter if you have a car or not. You still need to dress properly for the weather. You can still be fashionable in those clothes, but make sure you're dressed properly for the weather. Otherwise, you're going to be barking and coughing and whatever kind of stuff that goes on when the weather changes. Nobody needs to be hearing you complaining about, oh, I think I'm coming down with something and all this kind of crap. Can you tell me what I can use to get rid of it? Use your goddamn common sense, people. Use your common sense and get the necessities that you need in your house, like honey and lemons and, your cough syrup and all that kind of stuff. You don't need to get on a video. You don't need to get on a channel and make a video asking people for stuff to take for a cold or whatever. Use your common sense. I know you grew up with your mama and your papa, your grandmother, or whatever, and make sure you go and check yourself out with your doctor and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Be wise. You got to be wise. Just because you might have a car and you might have a degree and you might have all this kind of stuff, some people don't use this that God gave them. You know what I'm saying? They don't. And they need to. And a lot of people get offended when people tell them stuff for their good, but it really doesn't matter to me because I speak what I have to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because people are hard-headed. I don't care how old they are. There's a lot of people out here, they are hard-headed as hell. So, and just because you have your own apartment or house or whatever, still hard-headed. You know what a lot of them would say? Oh, I'm grown. Oh, I have my own place. I have my own car. I don't appreciate. No, I don't feel people should be saying such and such and such and such. But they're concerned, I understand you're concerned, but I'm not fearful or all this kind of nonsense. It's all bull crap. But what can I say? They're ignorance and they're ignorant people out there. I don't care how many degrees they have or how many cars they have or how good they're doing. There are ignorant people out there. I'm telling you. So let them stay that way. Sooner or later, they'll wake up and smell the coffee or the tea or whatever, or maybe they won't. So what can I say? That's on them. Anyway, have a good day. The weekend is coming, another one, but we're in another month. So enjoy it. Make sure, you eat something in the mornings and stuff. The weather's it's changing. Make sure you put something warm in your stomach and stuff like that. And keep praying and hang in there. You know what I'm saying? Just pray and hang in there. And if something bad happened to you, make sure you learn from that mistake. Make sure you learn from it and don't let it happen again. Don't let it happen again. Because if you let it happen again, it means that you didn't learn a goddamn thing. You just keep it moving, but you be careful of everything this time. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it keep happening over and over again. It could happen with different people now in different areas and stuff like that. So make sure you think and focus. Stop sitting up there living in a book or watching the same movie or different movies and stuff like that and think that your life is going to be like that or whatever. You have to make your life the way it's supposed to be. Not reading from a book or watching a movie. Because all of that is not real. So use this that God gave you. Seriously. So I'm going to go now. It's so beautiful out here. I don't feel like going back into the house right now. And I'm not going back in the house right now. I'm just going to sit right here in this park right here for a little bit. And as you can see, there's no one around. It'll be just me and Mr. Hustle. So I don't have to worry about nobody trying to kidnap me or grab me and stuff me in a van to cut my organs out or nothing like that. You have to be safe. You have to make sure you're in a safe environment. And it doesn't matter if one or two people or a couple is sitting around in the park bench or whatever. They could be the people that's gonna grab you. You know what I'm saying? So don't bring me that BS about people were out there and stuff like that. You have to worry about yourself, not other people, because those same folks you might see sitting out there might be a decoy for you. Seriously, you have to think. You have to use this, and a lot of people don't. And that's why things happen to their butts, and then later on they be crying and whining and all that kind of shit when it's too late. So be safe out there, people. This is JU-I saying peace out for now. Enjoy your day. Keep smiling, keep shining. Dionne Warwick's words. And I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Seriously.